Both of you need to stop being hard on yourself. You guys are doing great. We're just having a fun little podcast and talking about a little movie. Mm-hmm. We haven't put in hours.
Lucas's picks are always good because they're fun.
Thank you. All right.
Well, I don't know if Brokeback Mountain's fun. Very good movie.
I mean, yeah. It's a little intense.
No, that movie's fun.
You mean the romantic comedy Brokeback Mountain?
You mean the Beans ad, Brokeback Mountain, the Heinz ad?
Sponsored by Heinz.
Bush baked beans.
All right.
All that, whoever's editing this episode, leave all of that in.
I'm editing it and I'll figure it out. Don't tell me what to do.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Popcorn Revolver, where three dudes talk about movies that we like and sometimes don't like. My name's Ben, and I'm one of your three hosts.
Hi, I'm Mitch. I'm also one of your three hosts.
And my name is Lucas, and I will be your host for the most this evening.
Yeah, so the theme for this month is cult classics, and today we're going to be talking about Lucas's pick, the 1975 film cult classic, Rocky Horror Picture Show, or The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Bow, 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 bow.
What's it about, Lucas?
Yeah, so the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh my god! Oh my Radio. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, the cult classic, fishnet-wearing, fourth-wall breaking musical from director Jim Sharman, released in 1975, starring Tim Curry in his iconic role as Dr. Frankenfurter, alongside Susan Sarandon and Barry Bostwick as the painfully wholesome Janet Weiss and Brad Majors. What starts as a simple story, two newly engaged lovebirds getting a flat tire on a rainy night, quickly spirals into a glitter-soaked fever dream of sex, science fiction, and a burlesque drag epic that is still impacting us 50-odd years later. They stumble into a mysterious castle filled with corsets, aliens, mad scientists, and a man who just wants to build the perfect boyfriend. It's campy, it's bizarre, it's wildly queer, and it is one of the most interactive movie experiences ever created. If you haven't seen it with a live audience, have you really seen it?
Well, I think the most interactive film experience is Bandersnatch, Black Mirror Bandersnatch.
I disagree.
Actually, the most interactive cinematic experience is playing Uncharted.
That's fair.
Yeah, so you guys want to... Did you come up with some good subtitles, some good marquees for this week?
I don't know if mine's good. I tried to make it earnest.
Oh. You chose to go earnest for the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Well, as in like it's very descriptive. Should I just rip it off? Let it rip?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. High art meets low art in an orgy of song and dance.
Hey.
It is an orgy.
Yeah.
Mine is The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Probably what Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is like for people that don't like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Help me, mommy.
What?
Did you even watch it, Ben?
I did watch it.
The end, Brad, he says, help me, mommy, and it's an iconic line.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Did you rewatch it because you thought we were recording last week and you said you watched it, but then you also said, I've watched it a ton of times.
No, I've seen it once before. I saw it live, and then I watched it a week ago, and I thought we were recording.
Okay.
It's hard to follow what the fuck is going on in this movie because it's insane.
Yeah, I similarly, this was only the first time I've seen it without like the live in the theater experience, which I suppose we'll probably get to eventually. But yeah, this was my first time watching it with no screaming fans.
Interesting.
It was interesting.
So yeah, let's get into it. We have all seen this classic movie before this watch for the podcast. What was everyone's first experience watching it? I want to know where you were, how it came off to you, and what happened.
I watched it with Seth.
I also watched it with Seth.
Wait,
Did we
really?
go together?
No, we were not at the same screening. I guarantee it. You would remember.
Oh my god!
Mine is a bit of an odyssey. Like, I don't know.
Wait, what happened? What happened to you?
Okay, so with our good friend and former roommate Seth,
Friend of the show.
Seth. We went to the Esquire Theater in Denver, which has a lot of the midnight showings of Rocky Horror. I'd never seen it before. We were there with him, maybe one or two of his school friends, and his girlfriend at the time. Seth pre-gamed real hard for this experience. Like,
As he's going to do.
He was horror.
Yeah, I remember we were in line to get in, and he like jumped on my back and was like, "Yeah, let's fucking go!" And like, Seth is a big dude, so I was very taken off guard. So we sit down in the theater, and he drops his phone or something, and he, in his drunken stupor, bends down as quickly as possible and slams his head into the front of the seat in front of him. Is immediately like probably concussed. Bends down and is like head in hands and is sitting there for a few minutes, and then he's like, my head hurts. I feel so bad. And then I feel really nauseous. And then immediately his girlfriend took him to the theater, took them from the theater. The music had not started. Nothing had happened yet.
Oh my God.
And then I was just sat.
This story sounds very familiar. I think you told me this.
Yeah,
For sure.
But yeah, and then I was just sitting there with this person, his friend that I'd never met before, and we watched it. And at the time I was working mornings, and so starting at midnight is pretty rough for someone who wakes up at 3:45 to get to work.
It's an hour 40 experience.
It's a longer movie too.
Yeah.
So I fell asleep halfway through.
No, man.
Yeah, I did.
How?
I fell asleep I was that time. I know.
With all those people yelling and throwing
Yes.
things.
I fell asleep. I was too tired for the experience. So all that to say, I had a pretty bad first Rocky Horror Picture Show experience. Like probably near the top of as bad as you could have.
Did they do the who's first time seeing this virgin thing?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I didn't
were
go
you
up.
participating
I was,
or
no, I was in my
which is fair. I mean,
So
actually,
fucking funny.
consent is important.
After that first
I
Rocky,
can't consent if you're asleep.
I wasn't asleep at the start, but like I was already having a rough night before anything had happened. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit in my seat and let the chaos be around me.
I can't believe you fell asleep.
Is this the first time you watched it all the way through?
Yeah.
Oh,
just
cool. Now. Okay, so this is kind of like a first watch then.
Yeah, it kind of is a first watch, really, I guess.
Did you get to Frankenfurter's entrance the first time around or no? Okay,
I think I fell asleep before Meatloaf drove around on a motorcycle.
Iconic.
R.I.P.
Such a fucking good character. I had a similar sort of experience, minus the concussion. I think Seth probably took me after you. So he probably knew not to, knock himself the fuck out. Or Or maybe that's why he took me. He's like, I didn't actually experience Rocky Horror, so I need to go again and not knock myself out. But yeah, I got the stock standard Rocky Horror experience, which for those uninitiated is wild. It's fucking wild. Highly recommend it. You should do it before you die. They dragged my ass upstage, put me in front of everybody, drew a big V on my forehead with pink lipstick. I got chased around. I got things thrown at me. Some girls got their bras taken. And they just ran away with their bras. And I was like, wow, where the fuck am I?
Yes.
But as a result of that, I didn't really experience the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is very much just the experience. And this is the first time I actually paid attention. As I was watching the movie this time, I realized I don't remember fucking any of this.
Also, I will say for the live show, or like the show in an audience where people are participating, I talked to a lot of people about their experience with Rocky Horror just to get like some stuff. And I had somebody mention that they saw it when they were like in high school, like a teenager, and went to one of these things and like, you know, the not asking who wants to participate and then like bringing them up, calling them virgins, making them deep throat a banana, like stealing bras of like high school underage girls. A little problematic. There needs to be some more consent involved. And like, we'll get into more of that stuff in the movie. But for my experience, my first time watching it, I was a freshman in high school. It was a cast party after a play, and like the seniors were these really crazy talented kids who like they acted super well, and I think some of them are actually in New York acting now, which is amazing. And
They're all Tim Curry impersonators.
Yeah. They all like they were said, oh, you guys have to do Rocky Horror. It was, you know, light on like the rules and the participation, but it felt very fun. Like they handed me some rice to throw at the TV during the wedding scene. And it was so cool and crazy because like at this point in my life, I was like, I know I am gay. I am not telling anyone. And then here are a bunch of like seniors and juniors and sophomores in high school all watching this really queer movie. And I was like, this is amazing. And people are like, these people are so cool. And I love theater. At the same time, I was like really careful about like, don't look too long at the screen because you don't want anyone to know anything.
Enjoy yourself, but don't enjoy yourself too much.
Especially when Rocky comes out in his fully chiseled form. But that was
I thought you
great.
were talking about Tim Curry at first. 'Cause he's also hot.
Oh, Tim Curry is amazing. And especially, in this. But like, so I had that, and then I had the Rocky Horror experience as an adult, surrounded by adults, not with high school kids. And I was like, oh yeah, if there was a high schooler there, like an underage kid there, I could see why this is a little problematic. And so I appreciated that perspective.
Well, I know the Esquire you have to be 18 to go to Rocky. I know.
Amazing.
That for sure. A lot of those performances, I think the Esquire just might have that policy for all the midnight shows. Like when I went to the Room, it was like that. That was at the Esquire as well.
But I think it is important for people who haven't experienced it and are curious about it. Look up the rules, look up what's going to happen. Know if you want to join. If you don't want to join in, you could be like Mitch and just not say anything.
Oh yeah, I've been here. I've
just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Take like 5 Benadryl before you show up.
But consent is always important. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise.
Yes.
This movie is based on the stage musical The Rocky Horror Show by Richard O'Brien, who, if you do not know, is the actor who plays Riff Raff in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And it shows. This is, a musical. It is it has many incredibly memorable songs. What are some of your favorite songs from this?
Oh, fucking Time Warp.
I mean, hands
Time
down.
Warp is certified hood classic. That song kicks ass. I really like that song.
It bumps in the whip. Then it's a certified hood
yes.
classic. It bumps.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
It bumps in the hood of Castle Rock.
When I'm going to buy weed, I'm listening to Time Warp. In Colorado, where it's legal.
Just to clarify.
I think my favorite is not necessarily tied to the music, but the performance, which is Tim Curry's last song, the like "I'm Going Home" song.
Yeah.
I think that is the most memorable part of watching this for the first time is that performance.
It's incredibly emotionally charged, and like Tim Curry, this is a ridiculous story, and Tim Curry could have played it more for laughs and for kicks, but he like seriously grounded that character in that scene, and I think that made the story even more powerful. So I get what you mean.
I also really like Meatloaf's song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's probably my favorite song if I'm just going off the music alone is Meatloaf's song. It's got fucking saxophone in it.
It's a rock banger.
That's right, and a motorcycle. I hate musicals. I hate almost all musicals.
Same.
There's so few I like, but I like Rocky Horror a lot.
Same.
I really like the music, and the reason I don't like musicals generally is because I can't get immersed in them. It completely shatters my immersion when you have a story and then they stop the story to sing a song in character. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This is ridiculous. I get people like whimsy. That's fine. It's not for me. But in Rocky Horror, there's no immersion because it's so fucking unbelievable and off the walls. I guess there is immersion, but you're immersed in something that's so over the top and fantastical that like breaking out in song will not threaten it at all.
Yeah, you're like, this is what's happening in this crazy ass mansion. It makes sense. Yeah, I love all those. I love the intro song, science fiction double feature. It's just so iconic. It lets me know I'm like ready to sit down and get going.
What, the one that plays during the credits?
The credits and the opening.
That shit is so long.
Sweet Transvestite is incredible. I'm just a sweet transvestite or whatever. It's so fucking good.
From transsexual Transylvania.
I also love me and my friend in high school are very horny, and we loved touch me, and we would always sing that to each other. And like she knew before I came out. She knew.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
So this movie is pretty campy. Before we get into the story of it all, are there any campy moments that kind of stood out to you in terms of how they shot it, sound effects, acting, anything that stands out to you? I can give one of my favorite examples. Dr. Scott, when he is like magnetized and pulled in, when he is coming down the ramp, they have the airplane like sound as he's barreling down.
Or just like him zooting around in his wheelchair, like up and down stairs alone. Yeah.
Yeah. When Riff Raff goes in the Time Warp song, goes, it's an electric sensation. And then Janet just faints because it's too much for her poor moral soul.
What's the part where Janet is like going like, oh no.
Oh yeah. And she's just running into walls left and right. She's like, Brad, oh, what have I done, Brad? No. Oh. Incredible.
It is one thing I noticed is that so the movie is very theatrical. It was originally a play, and it's starring the guy who wrote the play, and starring a bunch of theater actors, not necessarily film actors. This is Tim Curry's first film role.
Yeah.
It feels very theatrical, but I was surprised at how much like cinematic elements there, how many cinematic elements there are. Like there's a lot of close-ups and the actors still all go theater performance, which is bigger,
Yes.
bolder, louder, so that people in the back can hear you. But they do it in like close-ups and shit.
Yes.
And it's very funny.
It's a great blend of the two. In an interview, Tim Curry was saying how he could have, played it for cinema where, like, when you rustle your hands through your hair, you can do it in a small way, and that still picks up in cinema. But he did it in the theater sense, where you just kind of like throw your hand into your hair and you shake vigorously, and he wanted to like honor its theater roots.
It's definitely like a celebration of the theatrical aspects of film, because they are there. It's just so funny watching those two things clash in a way that you have been taught that you don't need to do this or you shouldn't do this because it'll come off campy. But then you have an example of where they do it. do. One of my favorite examples of that is when Meatloaf busts out on his motorcycle and he's driving around trying to run people over with it. And they put the camera on the handlebars. And it's this super fucking close-up of his giant face as he sings. It's fucking ridiculous, man. But god damn, it's hilarious.
Yeah. What a wild ride. So we are initially introduced to Brad and Janet at a wedding. They are our main characters for the show. Let's talk about them at the beginning of the movie. Who are they and what do they represent to you?
They're squares,
Yeah.
They're just boring, cut of the mill, like run of the mill, not cut of the mill. The folks with marital suburban ideation, just the dream, the American dream, they're just.
It's so fucking annoying.
They are. And I would say they are, from like a queer analysis of this movie, they are the embodiment of heteronormativity. Funny enough, like first time watching it, and as a closeted high schooler, I was Brad and Janet, like through and through, and was excited that I went on this experience with them. But it's also interesting because you can.
Wait, you were shipping for Brad and Janet?
No. But I was Brad and Janet. I was very square and like, what are these people doing? Like, I remember when we eventually will get to more in the mansion and Frankenfurter, I was like, who are these people I am hanging out with right now?
Degenerates.
It is interesting, though, because they're talking about like a proposal or like getting married after the wedding to each other in a graveyard. So it's like there's something amiss there, There's something underneath that needs to have light shed on it.
The movie is very self-aware about how fucking annoying these two are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Their opening song, damn it, Janet. Oh my god, that shit made me want to claw my eyes out.
Yeah.
All their friends, too.
Yeah. We met at that one class, and I knew I was going to marry her right away.
And that's how the whole fucking thing starts, is they want to go and tell their like old science teacher that they're getting married. Mm-hmm. Goddamn fucking Elmer's glue motherfuckers.
So they end up going, and it is stormy out. They end up getting a flat tire and landing over near a mansion. Walking in, they get into the Frankenfurter mansion. After a fun little ditty called the Time Warp, they are introduced.
Hold on. Hold on. We cannot just gloss over the motherfucking Time Warp, dog. That's
All right, what you gotta say?
That's one of the greatest songs ever fucking made.
It is. And it actually was not in the original play. It was put into the movie. And it is
Really?
iconic now. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It's so it's so fucking iconic. It goes so hard. It's also like the perfect introduction to like the rest of is it makes the thing about Rocky Horror is it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's very difficult to follow what's going on because what's going on doesn't make any sense. And the Time Warp is a perfect introduction to that. It's also just super catchy. And the guy who's narrating the story joins in on it. Like, fuck me, man. I fucking love that song. It's great.
It's incredible. I could watch it over and over again.
Yes. Play it at my wedding.
And also, I mean, it's a song you can dance to because it tells you how to dance to it. Like, that's, money right there. So, yeah, Frankenfurter comes in.
He comes.
This is one of Tim Curry's most well-known performances, besides Pennywise, I think.
Clue as well.
Yeah, I was
Clue,
gonna say Clue.
God damn, he's really great in everything.
Yeah, Tim Curry's amazing.
Yeah, it's one of his most iconic performances, and he goes full in on it. What about his performance stands out to you? And what was your reaction the first time seeing him come in?
It's like 100% commitment. There's nothing withheld. And I think that's really what stands out about it. In every bit of the physicality, the enunciation, the eyes is just full commitment to this role. And it's super daring, and he slays.
For 1975.
Only a few years after Stonewall.
Right. The fact that he'd be willing to dress like that and act like that on screen for a movie that was going to be released to the public is he does not seem like he's worried about it at all, which is fucking dope.
And you're right. It is full commitment. He dives into that character and explores every corner and is like, let's show it all off. And Frankenfurter's character is so interesting. They're not quite a drag queen, but they definitely are drag. They're not quite trans. They're gender bendy.
Is Frankenfurter trans?
I think it's up to people's interpretation. If anything, he's non-binary, but he definitely portrays himself as a non-gender conforming man. There are some takes on this that look critically at Frankenfurter's character as kind of a trans misogynistic, essentially just this is a possible trans character viewed as evil or doing bad things, depicting trans people as bad people what is it? Cowboy Billy? No, what's his name? Billy from Silence of the Lambs?
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, yeah. Which I can understand, but I'm not quite I don't feel that is there too much.
I mean, that's another interesting component of the character, not from Tim Curry's performance, but how they're written, is the moral ambiguity, because Frankenfurter is a murderer. Fucking murders Meatloaf.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
With a pickaxe.
Yeah, I guess.
But also, it doesn't really matter that much because the movie's so batshit. Of course, Frankenfurter's gonna fucking murder someone. It doesn't really matter. They're also doing weird science experiments and all that stuff. But at the end, Frankenfurter makes everybody else feel really comfortable in their own skin, and
except for Brad and Janet.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
He passes by them and he goes, "You guys look fun, I guess." But
Frankfurter at the end is definitely framed as like the tragedy, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's really interesting too. I would say it's the opposite of like framing a trans or gay or gender bending character as morally ambiguous. I think it's reductive of people to say that character is like a negative stereotype for any sort of, queer identity. Except maybe the trans identity, I could sort of understand that. Because it's like transgender attitudes, people's attitudes towards transgender people are mostly informed by like psychopathy. I mean, you look at a lot of transgender representation in media and it's like psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norman Bates isn't really fucking, trans, but he does dress like his mom.
Or it's fucking
Buffalo
J.K.
Bill.
Rowling and that
Right.
fucking book that she wrote about like the serial killer that dresses up as a woman and goes into women's bathrooms to kill people because she fucking hates anyone that is good.
Because she snorts fucking black mold for
Yes.
fun.
She has been corrupted by Resident Evil. She is the evil resident.
So yeah, I can understand that because Frankenfurter's character is definitely on the psychopathic spectrum, a little bit crazy, a little kooky, but in a fun way,
Yeah.
in a fun way.
There's also something about his entrance, the soft yet like firm like a heel stomp as he's coming down the elevator, and it just like gets you riled up, and like again it shows that duality of like that firm like masculinity, that soft femininity, and like what a fun character, and what an amazing performance. And it has made like high school students everywhere want to or just actors everywhere want to have that role, the chance to be able to have that much fun on stage.
Well, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
If y'all went to a live show of Rocky Horror and you had to cosplay one of the characters, who would you cosplay as?
Ooh.
I would do Meatloaf's character. Yeah.
That would be great.
I could be a flabby Rocky.
Yeah, you're both
I love
blonde.
that. You could like draw on the abs. I'd either love to do Frankenfurter because like obviously incredible, or Brad in the final act when he's like essentially under control with that like circle on his face and it's like white out. That's just a really fun look to dawn on for a fun evening. I think that'd be great. Frankenfurter invites them into the laboratory where he is working on his own Frankenstein's monster, Rocky, a chiseled, buff, beautiful man for Rocky or Frank's own pleasure. How y'all feel
Wait,
about
can you-
that?
That's because the context I have for this is what you just explained to me. I watched the movie and I still didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. Like Rocky's kind of an aspirational thing, but it is very Frankenstein. He creates something he can't control. Like Rocky really likes Janice. Like it's a creature beyond his understanding, which is interesting. It is a little weird because Rocky's sort of infantile, which makes
he's a day old.
yeah. Which makes well, in his portrayal too. It's not
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, he is very buff, and he does seem to like people. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like a interesting thing that is hard to really put your finger on as far as like what to say. What do you say about that guy? That character.
Yeah. I mean, well, first of all, you guys are picking up on something. The Frankenstein reference, like Richard O'Brien created Rocky Horror Picture Show, or Rocky Horror Show, because of like love for B B-list science fiction and horror movies. What did I just miss?
Ben is just cranking hog over there. Just
I had to undo the front wedgie that was accumulating. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
his look though. His look was
Devious.
But yes, Frankenstein. Yes.
Yes, it is lots of references, lots of love to B-list sci-fi movies and to horror movies, to all that stuff from the 1950s. It's, the creating of Rocky is this ridiculous, like, hit the flux capacitor to 3 points, 1, 2, 3. And then they open up all these color wheels and make like a gay pride mummy and comes out
it's
to
the
be
gay
this.
agenda.
It is.
He's filling him with the gay agenda.
This is Biden's America.
And also we have to take into consideration for 1975, this is a sexual, a man being a sex object for another man. This is some wild shit for that time.
Well, for another man, you're assuming Frankenfurter's gender,
or another.
Although
for a
everyone
queer
that knows
person.
him. Oh well, that's the thing. I agree with you there, but a lot of times when you have a muscular man in a movie, it's sort of
it's also for the girls.
I don't know. Well, I was gonna say it's like it's like an aspirational thing for men, for straight men, where it's I could be that fucking,
But I don't think
But you're definitely.
this is not that.
No, you're right.
Because this person gets chained to a bed every night. Is like a dumb himbo where he's being controlled and is like, yes, work out for me. I don't care about your thoughts. All I care about is that deltoid. I get what you mean, Ben. Because Avengers, they have super hyper masculine, super muscly guys in there for the male gaze, not the male gaze, wrist crank, but for men to aspire to. Yeah, not the gaze, but for men to aspire to.
Right.
So I get what you're saying, but it's shot in a different light for sure.
No, you're right. You're right. I think the reasoning you gave for it is spot on. The fact that he's treated as a sex object for
For
he's not
Frankenfurter.
his right. He's not showing off his muscles in any way that's I'm saving anybody, or I'm performing the male fantasy. He's no, he's just a body.
Just good little muscle boy. Keep flexing for me.
One thing you mentioned before that I'm glad you mentioned, because I wouldn't have remembered to bring it up unless you did, is we were talking before about how this movie is a celebration of the theatrical, and it was definitely made by theater kids.
Yeah.
The sets are like that too.
Ugh.
I mean, you were taught all the production design is you were talking about how the summoning of Rocky,
Yes.
the conjuring of Rocky, they have these wheels that they turn, these valves and these switches and all that stuff. That's exactly the kind of shit you'd find on a fucking play stage, on the stage. And when you watch it through the lens of a camera, it's so fucking campy.
Yeah. These wheels are tiny, and he could just twist them with a twist of his wrist, but instead of doing that, he's cranking his whole arm. For each one of them, he opens everyone up and then closes all of them again, and we watch all of it.
Right, yeah. They do a little bit with lighting in a cinematic way. I think I'm pretty sure you referred to it as a gay pride. What was it?
A gay pride mummy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a gay pride ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
That shit was pretty interesting to watch on screen.
We do also have to like talk about it is bad and unconsensual sex slave. And like Mitch said, this person is a new person, even though they are an adult.
Yeah.
Like body wise, mind wise, they are a day old.
That's the thing though. Like it's the same thing with like Frankenfurter murdering somebody, right? Like, last night there was a showing at a theater near me for There Will Be Blood on a really big screen, and There Will Be Blood is one of my favorite movies. So I went and saw that shit immediately, and I went and saw it with my roommate, TJ, and we argued afterwards about the justification for killing. Have you guys seen There Will Be Blood?
Yeah.
We argued about the justification for killing the two people that Daniel Plainview kills. Spoiler alert. And spoilers for There Will Be Blood in our podcast episode about the Rocky Horror Picture Show. But like in that movie, you're meant to take more seriously, right?
Yeah.
So the argument about whether or not the murder of this person was justified holds a little more weight. But there's still that element of like, okay, it's a movie, so you need to look at like the characters' motivations and stuff and take them a little more literal or a little more metaphorically, a little less literally than you would in real life.
Yeah.
In Rocky Horror, that's pushed up to the extreme. Like, yeah, the character is a sex slave, but it's Rocky Horror. Like,
And like this,
it's not. I wouldn't say it's problematic.
I mean, it is in the sense that like it is the 1970s still, even though this is like a very forward-thinking movie. It still is the 1970s, and it had a lot of rape culture-y things in the movie. But that's looking
true.
at it from a lens of 2025 to 1975. But I get what you mean. Like it is a campy thing. Like the murder of Eddie doesn't. I mean, it is a bad thing, but I also agree. Like, I have sympathy for Frankenfurter, and we'll get to that.
Right. But I'm curious if if the murder of Eddie didn't make you lose respect for Frankenfurter. Do those scenes where he just shows up in Brad and Janet's room, does that make you lose any respect for him?
No and yes. But speaking of unconsensuality, I would like to introduce everybody to a segment of this podcast that the other two hosts did not give me consent to do. This is Unconsensual Pop Quiz. Just take a nice little break. I'm going to give each of you a question, and you guys will answer it. If it is correct, you win the point. If you do not answer it correctly, the other can steal.
Wow, my God, is this Family Feud? What's happening?
Fuck. Joke's on you. I consent to this.
Whoever wins is my favorite person for this pod episode and for the next week until we record another pod episode. All right, let's start off with Mitch.
Okay.
Damn it.
Janet.
Ding, ding, ding.
Come on, that's easy. That's fucking easy. Come on, man.
Ben. With Antis.
A patient.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Mitch. Oh, well, I don't like men with too many muscles.
That's a tough one.
Don't remember.
That's a tough one.
Ben, can you steal?
That's a tough one. No, I can't. I can't remember. I know what scene this is, but I can't remember.
I would have accepted either I'm a muscle fan or I didn't make him for you.
That's what. Yes, that's what I was trying to fucking remember. God damn it.
Ben, to you. It's just a jump to the
Left.
ding, ding, ding.
And then I just skip to the right. Fuck!
Mitch, for you. Dr. Scott. Or should I say, Dr. Von Scott?
Frankenfurter? I don't. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Frankenstein? I don't remember.
Ben, can you steal?
No.
What are you implying? Was the correct answer.
Oh, yeah.
And last question. Let's see if Ben can take this. Or should we give this to Mitch because Ben is ahead by 1 point?
Yeah, give it to Mitch. I'll steal it anyway.
Okay. Mitch, God bless.
I got nothing, bro.
Wah, wah. Ben, can you steal it?
God bless. I can't. I don't.
Wah, wah.
That's tough.
Now, Mitch's wife was maybe going to be on this, and I was really hoping that this was going to be for her because I think she might have actually gotten this. But in the end song, they say, God bless Lily St. Cyr. Lily St. Cyr is a burlesque dancer and stripper from the 1950s who became iconic for her striptease shows that looked more like Broadway plays than they did stripteases. And they leave this homage to her in it because this movie is burlesque at its finest. Ben wins if anyone was keeping track. So Ben's my favorite person for the next
I
one.
answered one correct, so yeah, I would hope you won. And it was the easiest one.
I usually win, so.
Well, thank you guys for indulging me in this. Moving right along.
I actually just Googled Lily St. Cyr. I was looking at photographs of her on Google Images.
She's like incredible. I went into a deep dive of her because when I was a kid, I thought they were saying God bless Lilith. Like, and I was like, ooh, yeah, satanic shit. Like, ooh, how subversive.
Hail Satan.
But I didn't realize the really beautiful homage they were giving.
That's cool.
So, Eddie thaws out of the deep freezer. We get one of the most significant tone shifts in the movie. As a horror movie fan, I loved this, but how did it play for y'all? Because it is a kind of a stark difference from the rest of the movie.
Wait, when Eddie breaks out and does his... Yeah.
Well, he breaks out, he does his thing, but then Frankenfurter, like, chops him down, and there's hysterical
Uses an alpine
screaming.
axe to kill him.
Yeah. There's these very close-up shots. The sound is very stark. I don't know. To me, it felt like this tone shift from the rest of the movie.
I did not
Yeah,
get that.
no, it's
Okay.
pretty much when you throw enough spaghetti at the wall, like something's gonna stick.
Amazing.
I mean, the way they kill Eddie, it doesn't change the mood. It's like, oh, fuck, he's just fucking murdered.
Especially though, what is her name?
Oh, yeah, Eddie's girlfriend.
Is it Magenta? No, it's Columbia.
I think it is.
Yeah,
Magenta.
Eddie's girlfriend. No, Magenta is Riff Raff's brother. Or Magenta is Riff Raff's sister. Columbia is the other one.
Wait,
who
there's
is dating.
there's related.
They are related.
Oh my god.
But Columbia is with Eddie, and her screaming and the playing of her performance just like made it a little more grueling than the rest of the movie. Like, it's not really a horror movie until that point.
Why did Frankenfurter kill Eddie?
He was a failed experiment.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Who
amazing.
got loose.
Yes, and disobeyed.
Oh, he disobeyed. Oh.
Yeah, Frankenfurter is all about like being in control, you know.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see.
He doesn't like when
I
his
see the
pets
vision.
don't play nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
Also, everybody who works for Frankenfurter refers to him as he, him.
Yes.
So,
That's something.
No, but that's fair. So let's talk about what, Ben, you brought up of in the night. Virgins have a little sexual awakening. Virgins Brat, Janet, and Rocky go on an awakening experience. One of the wildest parts is how quickly Brad and Janet fold. What stood out to you about this night?
Man, I was watching this like I see how this is problematic.
Yes.
But it's also very funny how like the scenes where Frankenfurter propositions Janet and when he propositions Brad are shot the exact same and almost play out the exact same. That's
The lines
funny.
are the exact same. It is complete mirrors of each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's supposed to portray the forbidden fruit, so to speak, like what they actually want, like their desires versus like what they're trying to uphold with like societal pressure, right? Like,
Yeah.
kind of Janice speaks to it later with her sort of app post that tryst with Rocky.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, now I just want more. You know, I've had a taste. That said, like, yes, how it's shot is and played is very like, you know, they say no, but they mean yes, which is, you know,
Rape culture-y.
Right, yeah. I will say that, so I'll like confess now that I was like pretty clocked out on this movie for like a good,
Mitch.
No. What do you mean? What does
That's
that
why he
mean?
didn't. That's why he didn't say anything. He didn't watch the movie.
I didn't know. I didn't want you to, you know, rain on the parade because I knew, Lucas, you loved this movie, and Ben, you were clearly enjoying it, but I don't. So we can.
Oh my god! What did you actually watch and what did you not?
No, I watched the whole thing. I finished
But
it.
you clocked out? What the fuck does that mean?
Did you have your iPad with you?
No, I didn't. I was watching it. I was an active watcher. I was listening. I was watching. It's just, yeah. It was a bit of a drag for me. I'm gonna be honest. It was a tough watch, a tough sit for me. Not that I was like not present.
No, I mean, we all have different feelings about things, and that's very interesting. And I will definitely want to get your take on the why of it, but also shame.
That's fine. Yeah, I understand. I'm in the vast minority on this one, and I can explain my reasoning later. But
Yeah. I loved, Ben, the mirroring of the two scenes, and the whole like, what did you do to Brad? Nothing. Why? Do you think I should try something? Rocky being able to have a sexual experience that he wants with Janet, and Janet getting horny as hell and singing the touch me. Such a good song. Creature of the night. It's fun. It's chaotic. I loved.
Why straight girls love fucking Creatures of the Night? I don't know what it is. I'm not trying.
They haven't been tainted by misogyny. That's what it is. Because misogyny is learned. It is not ingrained.
That's right.
So, the ending. First of all, what an incredible floor show. No, let's okay. The ending, aliens. The
Yeah.
fuck? Did y'all expect that? Mitch, you hadn't seen that part until like yesterday, so how was that?
Well, as far as we know, he still didn't see it.
I did.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, it's unexpected and it's kooky. That's for sure. That like Riff Raff and his sister are not really underlings, but rather like extraterrestrial sexual liberating force, like that are vengeful and really the actual villains, I guess. And I guess my question sort of related to that is, are we supposed to think that Frankenfurter came with them, right? Because in the song,
Yes.
he's like, yeah, that's what I thought. But they want to leave him there, but not just leave him there, but kill him.
Kill him.
For
being too
With
much.
the greatest fucking 1930s ass fucking laser pistol.
Yeah, as he's crawling up like King Kong style the tower, and then shoots the lasers, and it like radiates out just like the logo.
I love that goddamn laser pistol so goddamn much. I can't put it into words. I love that shit.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the end of a pitchfork with like a bop it attached.
Yes.
To it.
And everybody looks like fucking David Bowie.
But no, I think that's an interesting thing. So the Riff Raff and Magenta are trying to hold Frankenfurter accountable for his crimes, because even for their taste, which from Earth 1970s perspective is way out there liberal wise and degenerate wise, that Frankenfurter is even too much for them, and that he needs to die for his crimes against morality. So that poses the question: is Frankenfurter the villain, the hero, the vibe?
The vibe. Frankenfurter is a vibe, yeah.
Yeah, Frankenfurter feels more like a tragic figure, like definitely not an anti-hero, but it's kind of the whole, I mean, it's very much the Frankenstein thing, like doing something both to see if he could, but also like doing something that's beyond his understanding, and then it kind of backfires, as well as like the wake of his actions finally catching up to him is a very Frankenstein story beat. So yeah, I'd say tragic villain.
Yeah. I mean, that last song, he like very much humanizes him. It shows how sad he is to know that he's at the end of it. He just wanted to give himself to pleasure, and he just wanted to be a little freak and be left alone. Now, he did things to other people like murder and, sexual slavery, not the greatest things. But he just wanted to be a little freak, and he wasn't allowed to be.
Look, as a hedonist, I will defend the point that Frankenfurter did nothing wrong.
Okay, that's a little extreme.
The pursuit of pleasure is the pursuit above all pursuits. It is morally correct. Don't let anyone stop you, including the law.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Yeah, what an amazing floor show. They're all Medusa'd, and then they get demedusified, and they are all in like this amazing cabaret drag garb. They all dance. Even Dr. Scott is trying to resist being under Frankenfurter's like mind control, but he then kicks out underneath his blanket, his leg covered in fishnets, and starts getting jiggy with it. There is some confessions from Janet and Brad saying how they never allow themselves to feel free. Of course, they're currently under somebody else's control, so how legitimate is that? But it's a great, great final number. Before we finish this off and pinch it off, I want to kind of discuss the kind of cult status. This episode is our cult classics episode. Mm-hmm. And what is a cult classic? Does anyone want to answer what is a cult classic?
To me, a cult classic is something that wasn't conventionally successful upon debut, but through community, grassroots, either that be like grassroots or that community keeps it alive, like keeps showings coming back, has a following of fans that are fervent and love it. That's kind of my definition. And obviously it's kind of loosey-goosey, and there's no hard parameters of what makes something a cult classic.
So, by that definition, Lucas, would you consider yourself part of the Rocky Horror cult?
I would say so. I'm not like, there are some people that are like members. They go to these shows dressed up as the character, and people will say this person is cast as Janet Weiss. And for the entire movie, they're the ones up on stage going through the movie, acting out, saying every single line. I do not know every single line, but I know a lot of the fun hits. I love this movie as a theater kid. And as a queer kid, like, this movie was like, oh my God. And seeing,
Oh my God.
and seeing like other people who were also queer, or there were definitely some straight people within theater that like were loving this and having fun with it, and were like, yeah, play along, dance like this, and not in a way that felt mocking, but in a way that felt freeing. Like, I like this movie a lot. It has some problems, but yeah, I'd say I'm a cult. I'm part of the cult.
I disagree. I don't think there's any problems with it.
So are you part of the cult?
Oh, man, I don't, that's tough. I love Rocky Horror. I love it. I think it's fantastic, but I guess it would depend on what you mean by the cult. Rocky Horror is kind of like the cult movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's the poster child for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even though it wasn't the first.
Exactly.
And not the last, but yeah, it feels like the poster child.
I mean, shit, they're still having midnight showings where you can go and they give you a bag of goodies.
Yeah.
Right now, let's do a commercial real quick. If you haven't been to a fucking live showing of Rocky Horror, find one that's happening in your town or in a town nearby you, because guaranteed there's one.
Probably once
and
a
go
month.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Maybe not
it's
where
a
I
lot
live,
of fun.
but
Yeah. But if you're an adult and you're willing to engage
Bitch
in
lives
these
in a
things,
fucking nuclear crater.
not true.
I live in a silo. I'm broadcasting to you live from 1 mile beneath the Earth's surface.
From a boot.
Mitch, like Rocky, is chained to a bed right now.
Ben's bed, specifically.
Yeah, for real. I'd believe it. But to go into the specifics of Rocky Horror, this sits in the middle of the 60s, where being gay or queer meant jail time, possible lobotomy, conversion therapy, and the 90s, which is like this freedom and this ability to fight for rights. It came out only a few years after Stonewall. This was wildly out there for the time, and its message, there is no crime to giving yourself over to pleasure, was not for the majority of audiences in the 1970s.
Yeah, put that lightly.
Yeah. It was released in LA, and the first couple nights it actually sold out. But what the studio execs realized was that it was a lot of repeat visitors from night 1 to 2 to 3, and they were most likely probably fans of the successful musical that came before it. So this, plus fear of what the mainstream would think, the studio execs pulled the national release for this movie. They thought it would be too queer for the times, and then also at this time, apparently, show tunes were not as popular anymore, or starting to become less popular. They started playing the movie at weird hours in weird theaters. Specifically, I need to mention the Waverly Theater was huge, and they would play it at midnights. It is known as like a midnight movie heaven haven.
Wait, is that where the wizards live?
A Waverly Place? Oh my God. Now we have to give them money, Ben. No.
What money?
Yeah. But like at the Waverly, they were showing Night of the Living Dead, Pink Flamingos,
Fuck yes.
Eraserhead, like all of these midnight movies.
Fuck yes.
And it drew a crowd of weird people who were hyper fans. Again, they were people that came back night after night after night, so much so that they even sometimes had like quasi permanent assigned seating where like, this is this person's spot. People started to dress up, play along with the movie. They found community amongst other weirdos. We have mentioned some of the things they did to play along, like throwing rice. During the scene where they're walking through the rain, people will put newspapers over their heads, and other people will use squirt guns to wet other people.
Good luck finding a newspaper these days, though. Just fucking put your iPad over your head.
There's a website for it. There's a website you can go to that like describes how to get in touch with a theater, convince them to let you do this, like all the goodies you need to hand out to everybody who has what role.
It's its own thing.
Yeah. It is a cult.
It is. It really is. But yeah, boys, that's Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Are you opening up to questions from the audience?
Yes. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any things you'd like to say?
I have a question. So, formalism is a film analysis theory. It's a school of film analysis.
Okay.
That focuses... Oh, Mitch is fucking dying. He's like, God damn it, Ben's mentioning formalism. Get me the fuck out of here.
No, I was feeling the Mount Vesuvius on my forehead right now.
Formalism is a school of thought. It's a system of film analysis that analyzes movies based on the component parts. It's one of the most popular ones. It's what we do a lot, where you look at a movie like, okay, what's the quality and contribution of the writing? What's the quality and contribution of the directing, editing, performances, all that kind of stuff. Right. And how do they, like, what were all the formal elements of the film, and how do they associate with each other? That would be a formalist interpretation of the movie. Okay. When I first watched not first, but when I watched it for this podcast, I came away with it thinking that the movie was very anti-formalist. Mm-hmm. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure.
Why? Why so?
Well, because
why so?
Well, because I think musicals, their mode of communication is very different. They operate on a different axis. Like, yes, you have the editing and the performances, the writing, but the primary thing that a musical does is that the songs are vehicles for storytelling and myth making. What that does is that everything shifts in that direction. And so, like, when you're analyzing the writing, say, of the, like, 10 sentences between two songs, it's like there's less gristle to chew on. Like, from a formal perspective, trying to analyze this as a film is challenging, and it bucks that trend. It bucks that urge to wrestle with it.
Wrestle.
That's fair. I think, like, it's campy nature. Kind of is like, try to take this seriously. Try to look at it from its bones, and it's like, nope, can't do that. can't.
The formal aspects of Rocky Horror are very theatrical. Mm-hmm. Like, there is a deliberate focus on, like, performances. All the actors are very theatrically inclined. But like I said before, there's still a lot of moments where it's like, I recognize this a lot because the first time when I turned the movie on, I started watching it. I went into it with the mindset of, I've seen this before because I went to one of the live shows, and I remember it being loved because of how shitty it was. That's what I remembered. But that's not the case. The movie isn't bad. It isn't.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't think the movie's well made, it is still made, in a way that, like, The Room isn't. It still functions. It functions as a product. Like sight lines are conserved, lighting is conserved. There isn't anything that jumps out to you as, like, a person who didn't know how to make a movie. They clearly knew how to make a movie, and that probably stems from the fact that they hired a film director to make the movie, and he just kind of guided all these theater kids, which is kind of cool. I do love that. Like the script is insane.
Yeah.
If you wrote the script and tried to market it to studios, they'd laugh in your face. The shit is insane.
And they kind of had the good luck where I don't remember the specifics of it, but the studio that was producing this, they were kind of busy with other things. And so they didn't really have the studio's eye on it during the making of it. They also only had like $1 million and did not have a lot of downtime, did not have any sort of heating in the studio where they were filming. So it was just like wham, bam, like pump it out, finish it, and then like get it out there.
Which is incredible that the movie is like as cohesive as it is.
Well, I feel like I should rip the Band-Aid off. Yeah. So I found this movie to be really a hard watch, and that mostly just plays into my sensibilities. I'll start off, I'm not big on musicals to begin with. There's like two.
For sure.
I like / love. So for me, a musical, the music has to be the vehicle, as I talked about. And I don't particularly like any of the music in this show. So that makes it a hard sit through to begin with.
Damn. You don't like the fucking time warp?
I do not fuck with the time warp.
Oh my God.
dude.
I think it's really annoying, to be honest. But
oh my God, we should inform the listeners that he likes folk music and MGMT.
I like a lot of different stuff, but yeah,
but not the time warp.
Yeah, and there's an element of like the humor and that is just kind of obnoxious to me, like that isn't really that appealing. And so what I had to like learn to understand about myself watching this film is that this movie is just not for me. And that's okay for the other people love it. I get it. Like I get why people love it. I understand why it's iconic. There's moments that I pick out from it that I think are great. Tim Curry's performance is unreal and masterful. So for me, I would ask that I get a pardon on rankings, because I don't feel it's right for me to give this film a ranking.
No, everyone has a
have
ranking.
to.
Yeah.
You have to.
You have
Okay.
to. Even if it's wrong.
Okay.
It's your personal rating.
I think it's a perfect film. It's just not a perfect film for me. If I was rating this honestly, it would be like a 2. It's pretty.
Damn.
It's pretty
damn.
rough. I had a very bad. I had a bad time.
Oh my
I'm curious.
God. The historical context doesn't do anything for anything.
What?
The historical context. The historical
I
context.
asked for a pardon. I said I didn't want to rate the
I
film.
know. I'm not saying to reevaluate your rating or anything. I'm just asking you bluntly. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
And my question is the historical context of the movie, like as it stands, like as a shadow cast film, its relevance to like indie artists and the way that it's treated.
That doesn't play into
None
my
of that
personal enjoyment of the
doesn't
film.
at all.
No, it's just pure.
It's still a 2 out of 10.
Okay, maybe 2 is a little low. Let's say it's a like personal enjoyment. Like a 3 is like I'm never gonna watch this again, right? Like
Yeah.
so
yeah.
I didn't hate it. So let's give it a 3. It's a 3 out of 10.
You can you got him up a point, Ben. No, you don't have to change your rating. Your rating, all of our ratings are personal to us. It is
exactly.
a
Like,
shock.
You can crucify me in the comments. I don't care. Like it. I don't like it. Like I don't know what to
We
tell
don't
you.
have any comments.
Maybe we will now.
Yeah, maybe we will now. This will like light the match. But I think, I think if you enjoy this movie, I'm glad. I think it's a perfect film. It's just not for me.
So, okay, Kira, your wife, has told me that she loves this movie. Did she watch it with you?
No, she didn't watch it with me.
She needed to. She needed to watch it with you to tell you
don't
how.
watch it with Kira.
Don't tell me how to consume art.
I know. Not liking the time warp is wild.
That is objectively wrong.
Like, in my head, I was like, none of us are musical people, but I love a majority.
Whoa.
Right?
You literally
like
said
musicals.
that, Ben. You
literally did say
that in the
No,
podcast.
I thought you meant like musical as in like music inclined, you know?
None of us like musicals generally. There's only a handful
Sorry.
that stand out.
Yes, no.
A majority of these songs I really love. But to me, I was like, even if you're not a musical person, even if you don't like these songs, you're going to love the time warp. No one can resist the time warp.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Lucas.
It's incredible.
And
that's
that's in textbooks.
that was taught to me in elementary school. First, you jump
What can
to
I
the
say?
left.
Glam rock is not my thing. I don't like glam rock.
It's okay. I don't like
So you
glam
don't
rock
like-
either.
Hold on. Wait. So you don't like David Bowie? You don't like David fucking Bowie? You don't like Ziggy Stardust?
I like some Bowie. I'm not like.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ben's losing it.
What do you want from me, Ben?
You cannot tell me you don't like Ziggy Stardust. You can't tell me you don't like that album. No one dislikes that album. Are you
You live in a
are
small
you serious?
world, Ben. You live in a small world.
Mitch! No! Do you just hate Joy?
I don't hate Ziggy Stardust. I'm not a big Bowie guy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a glam
That's
rock guy. I
crazy.
don't like glam rock very much.
Also, Mitch, if at the top it was like alluded to that you didn't like this movie, I think this wouldn't have been so much as a shock for me. From the very beginning, I thought, like, not that this was your favorite movie in the world, but that you were like, yeah, it's Rocky Horror. I like it. The complete 180 switch, or like, whoa, where did this come from? Why are you just like, you set me up and then you were like, look at the beauty over there, and then you put a gun to the back of my head and shot me point blank. Damn, you didn't even let me lay me down softly.
I tried to.
You old yellered Lucas.
Yeah. You Lennied me. I do appreciate, though, Mitch, you being honest. You should be honest about your feelings. You should never up your rating for us. Like, our ratings are personal.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Rocky Horror. I think it's a lot of fun. I will absolutely recommend every single person go and see a live show of it. It's not great.
I
'cause
agree. I agree.
Right. It's not so much great because of the movie itself. It's just a great experience. But like the community that's been built around it, there is something to be said for that. I mean, a lot of film nerds get into this, right? Where it's like the community of film, where you go and you get inundated with subgenres of movies, and you make fun of them for being mumblecore or whatever the fuck, and you go and you see a lot of live movies together with your friends and shit like that. And there's a lot of different like watching experiences. Rocky Horror is just one of them, and it's kind of, in the grand scheme of things, it is kind of an introductory experience to that sort of stuff, but it is a lot of fun. It's undeniably a lot of fun, and for a lot of just people who like movies, there's nothing really like it. It's a hoot. The movie itself I would recommend not watching it alone. It's a lot more fun when you have a person there to riff with and to get their opinions on it with. Like I was saying before, it's not necessarily a formalist movie. You will not enjoy it if you analyze it by picking apart all the components that went into making it. It is more fun to approach it from the aspect of how it stands culturally, how it affects you personally, its attitudes towards sexuality, whether or not you find Tim Curry sexy, that kind of shit. I would give Rocky Horror a solid 7 out of 10.
Hey, this movie fucking slaps. I love it. It's so good. It's so fucking campy. It is like in the, Weber's dictionary this is under the definition of camp and cult classic. This,
Wait, Weber's?
whatever, I don't know who they are. It's ridiculous. It is so theater forward, and the theater kid in me sings. I agree. It is a lot of fun to watch with people. I still think it's fun to watch on your own, especially if you're like, you don't have other people to watch this with. If you are in the middle of a small conservative area and you're afraid to, watch it with somebody, watch it by yourself. You're going to have a fucking blast. Crazy, ahead of its time, wild performance from Tim Curry. Incredible from Susan Sarandon. Riff Raff popped off with this one, y'all.
I'm gonna have to give it to Riff Raff.
Yeah. The Community is really again, it's been 50 years plus since it came out, and it is still here, y'all. That's crazy. Not a lot of other movies can say that, have these live audiences that regularly visit them. This is a 9 for me. It's got some problems. It was the 70s. We'll look back in 50 years and think we were cringe now,
Yeah. You should go watch this movie in some capacity. I think an interesting thing we just discovered, given how different our recommendations for watching this movie are, I think your experience with Rocky Horror is going to be so personal.
Yeah.
It's going to be so personal that you should just experience it in any way and let it kind of guide your life in the way that it will, because it will guide your life in a way. That's Rocky Horror. And now it is no longer Rocky Horror because it is time.
What time?
To scour the horsey! To find the most outlandish, ludicrous, liminal? No, not liminal. Not liminal.
Luscious.
Unhinged. Luscious! Luxurious. Unhinged reviews. It's Unhinged reviews.
So
Yeah.
I want to go first. If you guys just rewind 30 seconds, you'll be able to hear Mitch's unhinged review.
What?
Kidding. I'm kidding. That Mitch's review was unhinged. But I'm
Oh.
Damn, he buried me.
I got him.
That's
I got
crazy.
him.
That's
Mama, I got him.
crazy, dude. It's perfect, but not for me.
It's perfect. But I'm gonna rate it a 3.
I have a little appetizer one, so you guys can go after that, I guess, since mine's short.
Okay.
This comes from Letterboxd user Evie, who rated it 3 out of 5 stars. Needs more bulge.
Oh my god.
I understand the criticism, to be honest.
Yeah,
There could have been more bulge.
I think most movies have that criticism.
There's a serious lack of bulge in cinema,
These days.
That's
Yes.
true. I'll give you that. I will give you that.
Honestly, that's why it's a 3 for me,
That's a real take.
That's a bingo. I'll go next because mine's all right. It's not great. This comes from Metacritic user Expansion Pack, who gave it a 0. A 0. A goose egg. And I'm going to read this phonetically because there's a lot of misspelling.
Okay.
This movie was rapidly bad. At least I think. I don't know why it has an 8.1 on here. This movie has no jokes in it and no scary either. You're supposed to watch it in a room full of nerds who shout stupid stuff at it. And it is also not funny. It is a ripoff of Riff Tracks, but less funny.
Do we know what riff track
right.
is?
No, I have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Oh, Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Ah.
Yeah, real mature expansion pack.
That's an expansion pack I won't be purchasing.
That's a crazy criticism. Saying fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show isn't enough like Mystery Science Theater 3000. That's a little insane.
Okay. Vasily rated Rocky Horror Picture Show a half star. Is that Lucius Malfoy and Bellatrix Lestrange? and Borat, but transvestite? Is that gay Borat chasing a buff Draco Malfoy?
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Well, dear listeners, that was our first episode of Cult Classics Month. Join us next week when we talk about Mitch's cult classic pick, Raising Arizona.
Woo.
Is this the first Coen Brothers
It is
film?
the first Coen Brothers film.
Whoa.
I think it's underrated.
I haven't seen it.
Underrated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
Interesting. Okay.
Is Arizona a person or the state?
The state.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, it's a person too. Actually.
No, it's a person.
It's
It is
both.
a person.
It's both.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of Arizonas in that movie.
John fucking Goodman's in it. Like,
Yeah.
And if you don't like John, there's only one thing less acceptable not to like than the Time Warp. And that's fucking goddamn John Goodman. Anyway, we will
Lucas is
see you
looking
next
up who
week.
John Goodman is right now.
No. That's not true. That's not
Here.
true.
Lucas, close your eyes and tell me who John Goodman is. Close your eyes.
He's in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Shut the fuck up!
And I knew that. And he's Sully, bitch.
Well, dear listeners,
Anyway.
thank you for joining us again on our popcorn revolver adventures. Have a good night. Kisses.
Yeah. Go do the Time Warp.
Yeah, just remember, it's a jump to the left.